James Baldwin once said that Beale Street is a street composed of all black folks far and wide. From the loud streets of Harlem to the jazzy streets of New Orleans, where there are black folks in cities, there is Beale Street. 2018's If Beale Street Could Talk is an adaptation from Baldwin's 1974 novel that not only captures the complexities of black love, but demonstrates the resilience a black couple has for a more optimistic future. The film centers on a young couple by the name of Tish and Fonnie, and throughout their relationship, we see the pain, struggle, and complexities of any black individual in America. Yet, the love they have for each other and those around them is what keeps them hopeful. This love is so strong that it almost makes the viewer believe that despite the systematic powers in place, this couple can overcome anything. Taking place in the 1970s in Harlem, one would believe that in a post-civil rights movement, more change would occur. While Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X were giving rallies and speeches, constant crimes against innocent black folks were continuing to occur. July 17, 1964, saw the rise of the Harlem riots, all caused because an off-duty white officer shot a 15-year-old boy by the name of James Powell. Ironically, this shooting took place 2 weeks after former President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Additionally, Gordon Parks' essay titled A Harlem Family demonstrated the harsh living conditions that the Fontanelle family endured in 1967. With plaster falling in their apartments, mice and roaches crawling all across the space, the lifestyle of the Fontanelles was one that many other Harlem residents faced themselves. It's not a surprise that Tish and Fonnie are the ones to live in the next generation of this legacy. Tish is a 19-year-old woman who is pregnant with Fonnie's child, and while their romance is built off of trust and comfort, none of that matters to the officer who takes Fonnie into custody as he is wrongfully accused of rape. In a scene, Tish finally reveals that she has a baby on the way, and her initial reaction before saying this is fear. But Tish's family takes the news positively and embrace her, later going on to ask,
"What you want to have? A boy?"
Through this small montage, it's clear that the connection between Fonnie and Tish is honest and sincere. They've known each other their whole lives. They've dealt with the struggles and have seen the harsh realities of the world. But when they're together, everything seems timeless. And it must be noted that this love expands itself way past romance. The love can be felt on a platonic level. It's Tish's mother who goes to Puerto Rico to find the woman who accused Fonnie of rape. It's Fonnie and Tish's fathers who begin to hustle and make money to pay for lawyers. Everyone is doing their best to ensure that these children are free and can be together. Every black generation has certainly felt their fair share of trauma and racism within the world. They want to make sure that their children have a better life, a better future. And while it can be hard to promise that things will get better, that doesn't mean that black families won't try. In the 1970 film, Meeting the Man, James Baldwin perfectly encapsulates the complexity that loves bring in a chaotic world.
Love has never been a popular movement, and no one's ever wanted really to be free. The world is held together, really it is held together, by the love and the passion of very few people. Otherwise, of course, you can despair. Walk down the street of any city, any afternoon, and look around you. What you got to remember is what you're looking at is also you. Everyone you're looking at is also you. You could be that person. You could be that monster. You could be that cop. And you have to decide in yourself not to be.
During times of crisis and struggle, the hardest choice to make is to love. Yet, many black families like Tish and Fonnie still choose love. This isn't to imply that black folks will have their problems solved by love, but rather, one needs to remind themselves that these are folks who are still human. They still struggle, laugh, cry, and do their best to survive. They exist not for the entertainment of others, but for themselves, just like anyone else would. And like all of us, they love. Despite the ongoing battle for equality and justice, they still get up and do their best to love and enjoy their lives.